Kia ora whānau, and welcome to another episode of Get a Job and Get Healthy with Costas Enterprises. I am your ever-loving host, Alex Costas from Costas Enterprises. And today, I'm going to be honest, I'm going to wing it a little bit. I haven't really got an idea of what I wanted to talk about. I apologise for not getting this episode out yesterday. So I just thought we'd just have a little bit of a tangent and see where we go and talk about a couple of things that are going on. So it probably will be quite a short episode this time. As usual, I'll go through all the fun stuff. Don't forget that if you do want to, you can contact me at doncostas@gmail.com. That's DON for Nike, COSTAS @gmail.com. Or you can go to my website, costasenterprises.business.blog. You can also check out my Redbubble. The link is in the description, as well as you can find me at the Kiwi Don, both on Twitter and Instagram. And yeah, I'd love to hear from everybody. I think it'd be really, really good. So, what to talk about? There hasn't been much change recently. I've decided to take a week of leave and from my normal job, working for the government. So what I plan to do is take a couple of days and spend it with family, and then on Monday I intend to start just ramping up my Redbubble stuff. The reason why is I have realised that I haven't sort of uploaded in a while, and up until last week I was still sitting at about 475 designs. However, in one day I made a total of about 85 designs and uploaded them within 2 days. So now I'm sort of sitting at around about 560 or 572 designs for 2 days work. So I have proven to myself that I can do it again, and I knew that I was getting this leave. I was supposed to be taking this leave and going up to Auckland. Unfortunately, Auckland is still in a very, very dark place with COVID, so that sort of hasn't worked out. And I was like, well, I could get rid of the leave, or I was like, well, actually, no, what I might do is try to work on myself. So I'll take a day for myself and just relax and, veg out and just basically take that for rest. And then what I plan to do is basically just create more designs, upload more designs, try to hit my daily uploads of 68 uploads a day for the 5 days, and then just basically try to bump myself closer to 700 by the end of the week, hopefully closer to 800. I definitely have the designs for it. I just don't have the actual, I just haven't uploaded them. So yeah, the reason I got all of these designs uploaded recently is I have previously talked about upscaling designs. I found some skull designs, and seeing I was using so I talked before about Ryan Hogue, about him looking at my video last week and reviewing me. He also has an app you can download called Bubble Scout, and it's actually it's installed on your Chrome, and basically as soon as you go into Redbubble, it pops up with the top 4 sort of results of trending results, and you can scroll down them and see more and all that sort of things. And the very first one was skulls, and so I did a quick search in Redbubble because I was creating some designs, and then I wanted to add a skull, and then I was like, when I saw that the Bubble Scout also had skulls, so I was like, okay, let's have a quick look, and I found a really cool skull. Then when I clicked into it, I saw that the person had Canva had offered me their recommendations, and it was more of the same skull, just different styles. And so I opened them up and I had a look, and I was like, oh, these would be really cool. These would be a cool little collection. So what I did is I uploaded those, I sort of created those pages, and then I noticed that with some Canva designs, what you can actually do is, in some instances, you're able to actually change the colors for the designs. Now, I've talked about previously scaling up my designs, and when I find something that I, try to scale it up, Well, what I did is I took these skulls and I changed one color 5 times, and so each design that I made became about 5 designs. So all in all, I got about 85 designs out of these skulls, and yeah, I mean, it wasn't just one skull. Like, there were different forms of the skulls, but because I decided to streamline and make these all things, they came out really, really good. And I could have extended it more and flipped the other side, so I had 2 colors, not just black and the main color, like the gold or the green or the red or the blue or the gray. I could have gone like gray and red or black and red, or those sorts of things, because you can change up the actual color, which is quite cool. So yeah, what it was really, really, I found a way that I can focus myself more when I'm uploading, and I streamlined all of my uploads because I'd made everything the same size and just duplicated the page. It was very, very easy to upload because once you'd created one design, then you upload that one design, make all the changes you need to, and then for the other four designs of the same color, four designs with 4 different colors, but they're the same design, it just meant that I was able to do that a lot easier, basically. And uploading, which would usually take you close to a couple of hours, didn't take me half as much. It took me probably about 10 minutes to upload 5 designs, because once I've created that first one, then I just add 4 different ones, which are the same, upload the new picture, change the keywords, and everything else is fine. So yeah, I definitely found myself into a groove. I put headphones on, put music on, and just blitzed it, and then managed to, for the very first time, I managed to hit my daily uploads of 60 uploads, which shocked me because I didn't think I'd ever do that, because I never usually update that much in a day. However, because I've done that, now I want to sort of get to the point where I am starting to actually go for those uploads and get those daily uploads of the 60 a day. And if I can do that, I mean, I know I said I want to be close to 700, but realistically, if I can hit the 60 uploads every day for the next couple of days, that's close to 240 designs, which means I'd be closer to 800 designs, basically. So yeah, fingers crossed all goes well and I'm able to actually do that. And that means that hopefully by November I'm sort of sitting closer and closer to 1,000 designs on my product page, which is quite far, considering I've been doing this for just over a year. It was a year in September, so having 500 designs in September, well, sorry, I tell a lie. I started in June, but I didn't make any sales till September, so this means that would be increasing my sales from then. Now, I haven't had any sales just yet in October, but I am remembering that, of course, now we are in that situation where it is getting closer and closer to the 4th quarter. And when it does get to 4th quarter, it does get pretty crazy with sales. Like, you start making a lot more sales, I've found. And there's definitely no qualms about me putting up more and more designs. I'll probably make a couple of holiday designs. I've talked about like the Halloween, and I know I'm a bit late for the Halloween crowd, but there's always next year with Halloween. So if I get those things uploaded now, then it means that if I do get anything this year, then it sort of creates it. I can also be on track for Christmas, get the Christmas designs up, start sort of looking at Christmas cards and all that sort of stuff, make a couple of funny designs. I do have another couple of design ideas that I've started to sort of track and make a little bit higher as well. So those are also getting looked at. So yeah, all in all, I think it's going to be quite helpful, hitting those targets and hopefully making sure that everything is sort of working well. Because, as I've talked about, I do want this to be more of a passive income. I would like to hit the $100 of sales in like a year. And then, of course, I'm still working on my sharesies and all that sort of stuff. I have put my emergency money in, so I've got my $1,000. I had to dip into it, unfortunately, last week, and had to take out sort of $250, but now I've got back up another $250, so it's back to $1,000. So now it's the grind of, making sure I don't spend enough so that I can actually also afford stuff for my new phone, for example. So next pay, assuming I don't have to take any money out, I will be hopefully putting on about $500 towards that. When I hit about $2,000, then I'll have enough money for the phone that I want. Ideally, I would like a Samsung S20 Ultra, because I do want to sort of do more. I want to start a YouTube, vlogging and all that sort of stuff. And from what I see there, yes, I could get the S21, and yes, I could get the next S22, because by that time I should have enough or very close to it for it. But the S20 Ultra, the reason why I kind of want that, even though it's 2 years old, one, it'll be a lot cheaper, and two, and more importantly, it actually has an expandable memory, whereas the S21 does not. And at the same time, it still does things like, it films in 4K, the cameras are excellent, which is the main reason why I want them, because my current S7 Edge, it takes good photos, but the video is, I'm going to be honest, pretty shit. And ideally, I want something that's going to make me look nice and good, so that you guys can be like, oh wow, he looks so pretty right now. Handsome. I meant to say handsome. But yeah, so that's what's been going on in Alex's life. I hope this short episode has kept you enthralled and entertained for the most part. I do want to say a huge congratulations and thank you for everyone that sort of does listen. Congratulations is more for me, because I'm just happy people are listening. And I really, really, really appreciate everyone that does listen, past, present. I see that there's a lot more Teespring a lot of people enjoy my Teespring stuff, but as I said, I haven't done Teespring in a long time, so this is more about the Redbubble that I'm talking about now. And because I just feel like it's a much better process to be in. I am sort of looking at more floating the idea of creating a store on Teespring and creating sort of my own domain and doing it that way as well, and using Teespring as the thing. But realistically, unless I sell thousands upon thousands upon thousands of units, I'm not going to really make much money off the Teespring because of how high their markups are. And if I was going to do that, I would look more at the sort of the Printify, Shopify store, and that involves sort of contacting others, getting in touch with suppliers, making sure the products that I want are correct and of good quality before I even go there, because otherwise it's just a waste of money, basically. And I don't want to waste money, not when I'm trying to, generate more. So Redbubble for now will do what I want it to. I will one day look at things like TeePublic, Society6, all those sorts of things, when I feel like my designs are of a higher quality and higher caliber, especially for Society6. Because, there's no point me making something crappy and uploading it to other sites as well when it's working on Redbubble. I've got traction, I've got viewers coming every day, and yeah, it's the products that I do see are working for the most part. So yeah, I think it's a really, really good process for me. But yeah, I just want to say a huge thank you again, and I hope everyone has a great day and a great week, basically. Do feel free to contact me. You've got all my contact details from the start. But as always, love you guys very, very much, and thank you and good luck.